What is up, you guys? Razor here, and here's a new build and simplistic guide for the new Descendant Luna. I wanted to show off a build from the very first day. So first of all, we have increased HP, very nice to have. She isn't like bunny when it comes to squishy, but she definitely isn't a tank either. Next, we have focus on non-attribute. That is what her element is. The more skill cooldown, the better for sure. That's also why we have nimble fingers, and then time distribution as well. Along with the health increase, this is a huge piece. I use shield conversion because the shield doesn't have very much to begin with, so it's not that much of a loss. We have skill expansion. This and skill cooldown are probably tied for priority when it comes to Luna, because the more skill effect range you have, the bigger the ring is. It's like Bunny's electricity ring, and having a bigger ring is important for a lot of reasons, especially when you're solo queuing or playing with random people. You never know which direction they're going to go in, and not putting yourself in danger to actually give your teammates the benefit of your abilities. I still need to invest into an ultimate grapple mod, but I haven't gone around to getting all the Kuiper for it, so that's why I still have Shock Punch. Either way, as long as you max this out, you get more slots. So for your Reactor, you're going to want to make sure that the skill power boost ratio is non-attribute, first of all, and tech is good. That's what I currently have, but singular would probably be better because it benefits 3 skills instead of 1. But either way, as long as you have that boost. I got one really good roll. Getting more skill attack against boss is really nice to have. And then a skill cooldown is nice, but it's blue, so it's not the greatest. But for external components, I think the Slayer kit is one of the best for sure, because you get a 26.1% increase in skill power, and it comes with the other benefits. Skill cost goes up, but I don't think that really matters at all with Luna. And having 9% more bullets in your mag is really good, especially if you use mental focus. It goes really well. But basically my HP is super low. It's only at 7k right now, and that makes you extremely squishy. So the grind is facing the Pyromaniac boss on hard and getting way better rolls than I have, because my rolls are terrible. As you can see, I don't have a single defense or health extra benefit. So if I were to have those, my HP would be, if I were to have them on all these, it'd probably double or more. So basically just grind out Pyro and get a lot more HP than I currently have, because that's what I'm gonna do after the video, and grind out Kuiper. So for guns, I feel like it's personal preference in my opinion. The only reason I'm using the sniper is because it goes with this reactor that I'm currently using. I'll just find a better one that goes with a hand cannon or something, or a machine gun. Here's my tamer. I think everyone's seen this by now, but I'll go over it briefly. Mental focus. You get 150 stacks, basically equaling 150% firearm attack, but you gotta make sure you build around it to actually get that benefit. Action, reaction, rifle, and reinforcement. I'm sure you guys know by now, but these two just skyrocket the firearm attack. We use a weak point build, that's why we have weak point sight, and have aiming for the 60% weak point. 30% chill attack, really nice to have, and the benefit of chill is making them slowed and completely still, giving you a lot more free weak point shots. Then we have expand weapon charge, 50% bigger mag. Of course, that's how we get mental focus in there. And then recycling genius is really beneficial when it comes to tamer or any LMG. These rules are really good for this build. I have toxic attack. If I wasn't using the chill piece, I would want that instead. But since I want multiple elements, I got that. Doesn't really matter which one, to be honest. Weak point damage, perfect. Rounds per magazine maximizes on that 150% firearm attack boost, and then, of course, the 11.9% firearm attack boost. I honestly didn't realize that I used an energy activator on the Thunder Cage when I first started playing the game and when I was learning everything, so I'm also going to be using this as well. I just need to upgrade the sockets as usual. I use the Devotion for preference, but I feel like people are finally starting to realize this gun can actually pack a punch. Especially if you were to build into it, you can get the DPS up pretty high. Of course, we have these two. Fire rate up, because this gun shoots way slower than the Executioner, so make sure you get the fire rate up. And then better concentration. The crits on this gun are insane. 3.2%. My rolls are pretty mid. I would just want more crit hit rate, more crit damage. Hipfire accuracy, that's not what we want. The rules on this sniper are relevant because I'll be switching this out, but... Alright, so I'm gonna try and keep this simplistic, but here's a guide on how to use Luna and her abilities. So first of all, when you pull it out, when you see that turquoise target, that means that it's going to hit them no matter what, as long as the target's still actually there. Now, of course, it's like Guitar Hero. You have to make sure you hit your targets. Stay in the rhythm. But ability number 1 is the gateway to use all your abilities. This is how you use C, B, and Z, or whatever buttons you use. And in order to actually activate those abilities, you gotta make sure you hit the note with the ability instead of a bullet. And that's how you switch it. Once you're in this ability, if you look to the left and see the gun icon next to the green music logo on my left, that is the duration. So once that's gone, it switches back to the regular. Using this ability gave me 1 bar on my passive. So if you use another ability, as you can see, it filled it up again. So that would take a really long time to fill the bar. When you activate your 4th ability, every time you hit a note, boom, fills up your bar. And once your bar's filled up, you don't have to worry about hitting the notes. As long as you don't miss a note, you're good. But there is a duration, and once the duration's gone, you'll see the colors switch on your abilities. That means that you're able to use the enhanced ability. You'll see the animation go off, meaning you actually got it correctly. And this is when you get the enhanced boost. Personally, I like to choose the C. So as soon as you get into the pistol, you can pop C, pop V, and then pop Z. Because you want to get to those enhanced abilities as much as possible. And it's a bit of a process, honestly. But once your bar's filled up, boom, hit the C. It's my favorite one. It's red as well. Boosting your skill. So that's how you actually use the Luna abilities. Once you learn how the abilities actually work in-game mechanically, this is where we need to go here and just read these over and over and over again. The way I like to remember is, the second ability gives you skill power, the third ability gives you mana recovery, and then the 4th ability is easy to remember because you just use that one to fill up the gauge and actually get the enhancements. So there's my day 1 Luna build. Hope you guys learned something. If you do, make sure you hit the like button. If you don't, hit the dislike button. And either way, let me know what you're going to be using on her for your modules, guns, stuff like that. Personally though, I think I got the component choice down though, right away. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm out. Peace.